Live.
We're ready.
We're ready.
We're live.
We're live.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to
my goodness.
You haven't said that in any of your videos lately.
I know. I need to.
I thought it was going to be your catchphrase.
It's my catchphrase.
You want to know it because you never say it. Welcome, everybody, to our Uniquely Us live stream. And we are live streaming, if you have not noticed, from a new location. That is right. We have decided to go ahead and possibly, depending on what happens tonight, move the live stream into the studio as well, but on a different side of the room to really give it a different feel to it. So hopefully you guys like the new backdrop. It's not the old clunky bookcase. I know some of you guys really do like that old bookcase of mine that I have back there.
He's actually getting rid of it.
I am. We're in the process of taking everything off of it right now.
He wants me to throw all my books away, and I refuse to.
I didn't say throw them away.
Yeah.
I said donate them.
You said get rid of them.
Donate them into
I refuse to. Books will never go out of style. Ever.
So let's go ahead and say hello to the few that are here right now with us right now. We have, let's see, we have J-Bid here. Hello. We got Tactical Farmer. Hello, Christy. It's good to see you.
Hi, Christy.
Stacy J. Hi, Stacy J. We also have Jamison. Hi, Jamison. We also have our son online right now, Catvid. Hello, Catvid.
Hi, Catvid.
How are you doing? Thank you.
I hope you did what I asked you to do.
He said he started a yard sale. So anyway, we got a couple things to talk about tonight. We're talking about our house pains that we're currently going through, and then studio work that we are doing here in the studio. The studio is about halfway finished. And where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the house, or do we want to start with the studio stuff? Okay, well, let's talk about the studio stuff first.
Those lights are really, really blinding.
Yeah,
so you know.
I know. I stare about every day.
I don't know how you do it, babe. I admire everything you do.
Whatever.
I like that we get to sit on a couch now. We're in the studio, and it's so comfortable in here. And
Sharon's done a lot of the majority of the stuff in the studio, with the exception of my direction as far as my vision of what I wanted to take place. She's been able to make that vision happen based off of things I had in my head.
I have absolutely no artistic or decorative genes in me. My sisters got that. I'm the third daughter, and I got absolutely nothing. They got the blonde hair, blue eyes, everything. Oh man, my sisters have perfect decorating, and I have none of that. I can glue something to a poster board here.
Yes, you can.
That's the extent of my artistic.
These are the sound panelings that we are in the busy doing.
And some of them did not.
This is what we do. We take the cardboard. These are science boards. They're trifold science board. And we glue them on. And then we put them on the wall with stickies.
Yeah.
And so this is just leftover from the last time we finished half the studio, what you guys typically see me stream if you guys follow my Let's Be Frank channel. And I continue to kind of tweak things over there. But we have 300 of these that we ordered in to finish the unfinished side of the studio.
So that there's no echo.
Yeah, so we can finally kind of finish up with the sound and really bring a more studio quality sound to you guys on my other channel. But of course, here on Uniquely Us too. Depending on if we decide to do it here all the time, we may still do it at home too. But I absolutely hate the camera I have at the house right now. If you guys have noticed the last couple streams, we've been like really close on the camera. I mean, it's like zoomed in on us, and it's kind of grainy. Here at the studio, I have a much better quality camera. We got much better internet, and hopefully the stream is looking good. Actually, I could probably look at the stream and what it looks like on my end right now and see what's happening. But better internet. Oh yeah, look at that picture.
Yay!
Look at you yawn.
I am still tired.
So let's go ahead and say hello to a few more other people that have joined us.
I can't read it.
Yeah.
I still can't. I'm so blind.
I can see it. So, hello, Jerry. He says, love you guys. We got Timothy Plonk here. Hey, Timothy, it's good to see you. Says, Frank, here he goes. Says, Frank, you and Sharon are an excellent couple.
No,
thank you.
Thank you.
Jeannie West, good evening. How are you doing this evening? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight. Says that takes some skills, though.
Thank you.
Aircraft Sparky's here tonight. Hey, Aircraft, how are you doing?
Aircraft.
Says getting sound tiles up is a pain. Yes, yeah. But he says but you don't have to completely cover the walls. It looks better. So yeah, but we do want to. Yawning's contagious. Stop yawning. Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
We were here. I actually stayed up till 5 a.m. I haven't been able to get back on a normal sleep schedule. I think I'm driving Frank crazy. That's why he hasn't been doing prayer streams, because he can't actually get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, ever since Sharon got COVID and we got quarantined, the kids are out of school because they can't go back to school until Thursday or whatever.
After spring break,
yeah. So we're all on this vacation timeline right now where nobody has a bedtime and everybody just does whatever. I think we were up last night till 2 a.m. with the kids in the living room.
We were having such good family time last night. And the kids finally looked around and they were like, we're the weirdest family. It's 2 a.m. and we're eating dinner. We made pot
We were drinking Mountain Dew. We weren't preparing to go to bed at all.
We were watching Chopped, I think. We love watching Chopped as a family.
Yeah, well, we were just out there. We were just having family time. We were discussing, Gabby told us about her day at work, and we were talking about Aubrey, and then Aubrey overheard us talking about her, so she came out of her room, which everyone thought she was asleep, but she came out ready to talk about whatever we were talking about, and we just all kind of just sat around until about 2 a.m, talking out in the living room and just enjoy each other's company. I still won't trade those times for anything, but at 2 a.m., our definite sleep schedule is completely off right now. I don't get started on normal days back before we kind of got into this situation where we're in right now, pre-COVID days of Sharon catching COVID. I was up probably about 8 a.m., 8:30. I could be at the studio by 9, and I have not been up before 9 for the last almost 2 weeks.
Also, when I work, and I work 3 days a week, which is full time for a nurse, and I get up at 5:15 and run out the door by 5:30, and maybe not 5:30, maybe 5:45. If I'm not out the door by 5:50 or 5:55, then I know I'm going to be late. But so sleeping in is till 8 or 9 in the morning, not 3 in the afternoon or
1 in the afternoon, 2 in the afternoon. So yeah, that's been our sleep schedule lately. Not falling asleep till maybe 3 or 4 a.m. and you're yawning. Stop yawning.
I know, I'm so tired.
And we would and we're getting up at late in the afternoon, early afternoon, and stuff like that. And then of course, the rest of the day kind of feels like we're behind, and then we stay up because we got to catch up, and it's just a never-ending cycle until we get the kids. The kids is what I think sets that time schedule for us, or at least for me. When the kids are in school and they go to school, I'm up when I get up when they leave. I don't have to drive to school anymore.
We're not those good parents that make pancakes in the morning. I really envy those moms. If you're one of those moms, you have got your life together, because if I make a turkey sandwich at night, it's a good day, because Frank David's like, yes, mom made me lunch. I'm not a put together mom at all.
Yeah. So, this has been a very different type of couple weeks we've had, to where, it just feels like we're on vacation, as far as the sleep schedule and stuff. But at least on vacation, you have places to go.
Yeah.
I haven't been out of town in 2 weeks. It's like I'm ready to go somewhere. And the only place I go is to my studio. That's me going out to go to work.
For 10 days, I remember on day 9, I finally felt decent, I could walk somewhere, into the kitchen or whatever without feeling total poop. And I went and I got a car wash. My poor beast. I have a big old white Dodge Durango, and we call it the Beast. The kids hate it, but it's my baby. And it was full of the pollen, little weird things. And so I was like, I'm going to go and I'm going to get a car wash. So we went through the car wash, and it was so nice to like be out of the house. I was at the car wash. We were out of the house, like small town things to do. But yeah, we did that, and then we vacuumed the front seat and went back home.
Yeah, so that's what we've been doing, or that's the extent of Sharon going out. And then the last couple of days, she's actually out of quarantine, everything out like that, so she gets to go to the store and stuff like that. You know what she did? She didn't go get me a Publix chicken tender sub. I was talking about that last night, right?
Yes.
Yeah. She never wouldn't do that for me today. So
no, I did not.
I was so looking forward to it too. Man, I have Gabby bring me home one, and then it'll be all soggy because she's closing. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we've been doing. The studio work is coming along. Sharon has successfully done how many boards?
7.
7 boards, and still have how many more left to go?
I don't know. That glue, guys, be careful, because even if you can't smell it, you're going to get high. It's a small room, and I was in here last night, and I don't think I don't know, maybe I got a different one, but we got Gorilla Glue, and it said, like, not to sniff the fumes, and I'm like, well, it doesn't smell, but my smell is, like, coming and going. So yesterday, my nose, like it starts going, like I can tell, because the top of my nose will start hurting, and I feel like I'm breathing in like really dry air, and I guess that means that my smell is going again, because I don't know, I couldn't smell, and I just didn't feel good last night. I was like, man, something is wrong. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that the glue still smells even if you can't smell it. So
Xmas Grump ask, is this your wife? No, it's my girlfriend. Shh, don't tell my wife.
Don't tell the wife.
Don't tell the wife that I have her on the internet with me.
You're such a dork. Yes, I'm his wife. Almost 20 years.
Almost, yeah. Here in about 6 months. Yeah. Hey, Dave. Dave just got in here. Hey, Dave. How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. Says hello, and hi, Sharon.
Hi.
I said, he says, did you use Gorilla Glue for your hair too? No, no, did not. I actually read the directions on the glue. I actually don't read them. I just don't put glue in my hair.
You're just not idiots.
Yeah. So stop yawning.
Hold up. Sorry.
Stop it. So anyway, that's the update on the studio, and that's what we continue to work on. As you guys saw the picture in the thumbnail, that's half the studio. The other half we're currently working on. And I think, depending on how tonight goes, we will probably keep this as our Uniquely Us thing. I'm thinking about rearranging my desk area and stuff like that, so that way I'll have to rearrange the entire thing in order to accommodate 2 live streams for this over here on the couch. Well, as many of you guys know, we're buying a house. So we're in the process of buying a house right now. And I tell you what, the
first house.
Yeah, first house. Yeah, first house. We always have rented during our entire marriage. We've always rented apartments, houses, etc. And that's what we've done. So, moving. I saw somebody commenting moving the other day and talking about how it sucks. It sucks when you get older and you still have to move. You don't want to move anything.
No.
You throw your back out.
You want to just have a big old garage sale and pay somebody to take it.
Yeah.
Reverse garage sale.
But anyway, so we're going through some house buying pains right now, and we've had some snack foods in the process. We had to switch over to a different person that's been handling everything. So, I mean, there's a lot that's going on right now with it, and we're just hoping that this is going to pan out, because we're still excited, and you get those moments when you are very just like, done with the whole process already.
I just want to say never mind
and get our money back, and we're going to do something else. Maybe we'll just go spend all of the money then instead. Yeah. That's what we would do.
I would get my car.
That's what you would do. You would do that the next day. I know you would. So we're continuing to do the house stuff right now, and it's just a real mental drain on you when you're consistently thinking about it and consistently worried that things aren't going to go the way that you're hoping to go because, we're excited. Our kids are excited. I know our son is excited about, the prospects of actually living in something that belongs to us, and everybody has their own space. And I think that's something that all of us have been looking forward to. And even our oldest, even though she's going out to go and start living on her own or with a roommate, and as she goes to college, she's excited that she's still going to have a place to come back home to, her, her own space and things like that. So, all of us are excited about this prospect of owning a home. And
Frank David's just excited to get a room.
Yeah, he is. And,
so,
many of us,
excited.
all of us are just in the process of just trying to not lose that excitement, because I know it's going to be such a downer if it doesn't pan out. If it doesn't pan out, I know it's going to, put a dampen on all of our hopes of actually buying a house, because, man, we've rented for so long, and just that opportunity to actually own something of your own is a good feeling. So let's see, catch up on some of these comments here.
Sorry, guys, I can't see. I'm so blind.
Somebody, Daryl says, not Daryl, Frosted Sleet says, are you buying a prefurbished home to put on property?
We're buying a mobile home. We went and we were looking, and we found some that were nice, but we're trying to account for the eventuality of possibly my parents coming and living with us. So, my mom has some health problems, and my dad too. So as good kids, you want to give back to them for everything that they've done for us. So we're trying to get something big enough to house everybody with enough room to not kill each other. So we went to lots, and we had kind of been like, you know what, we're just going to buy. We found a house in town that we loved. And it was going into foreclosure, and I was, oh man, I love that house, but nobody can get a hold of the bank. Anyways, it's just a mess. And so we said, you know what, we'll just stay on the property that Dad has. And our county is kind of weird with you have to have a certain amount of property. You can't do anything less than that. And then you can't put 2 on certain acreage because of this or that. And then you have to do a special provision. So it's just been a mess, and we still have to do all of that, and just, ugh.
Yeah, so it's been we've been in this process since when, December, right? It's when
December is when we
started. We said, this is what we're going to do.
This is what we're going to do, and we picked out our house. Supposedly, I was under the impression that our house was being built.
Yeah.
Because we've already done most of our down payment.
And we picked out what features we were going to have and things like that.
We've done it twice because we changed a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we might change one thing back. I don't know if I want that door anymore. So found out today that they're not building it yet. We're in line to be built. So, I mean, that's a good thing in the fact that we can still change things maybe.
Yeah.
But.
Or even not.
It's kind of a letdown because when you thought your house was already being built.
Because we were already preparing for sometime midsummer to actually have the house put on the property. But at this rate, it's looking a little bit further past summer.
Christmas.
Like Christmas. So, I really don't care when it happens. I just want it to happen. And then,
I kind of care when it happens because.
Well, yeah, I know. But you know what I'm saying, though.
When we first started looking, we were told 4 months, 4 to 6 months, right, on your property ready to be lived in. And now it's going to be more than that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, and we actually bought the biggest house that they offer in their models.
Right.
Just because if you're I plan on only doing this once. I'm never doing this again. And I want to retire in this house. I want to die in this house. So it was so much money in between. We could be happy here, and this is my dream house that I want to die in. So if we're only doing it once, we might as well do it and be done paying with it in 15 years. And
X-Mex Grump says, what about a modular?
those are so different, and they're hard. We actually looked at that place.
We did.
And they said that we lived too far out.
Yeah.
To do a modular. We literally are in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like 10 miles
too far
from where they would do it.
Right. Because they only have a certain amount of radius they're allowed to move those around on or something.
So I don't know. Maybe that was just, I don't know.
So,
but I don't quite know the difference between a modular and a mobile.
Well, the modular is the one that they actually build. Remember she said they don't have wheels or something like that on it. And they just put it on the slab or something like that. But
I don't know. It's just frustrating. And there's been many nights where I've cried.
Frosted Sleet says, it's a process. I built my first home at 59. It's worth it.
Good.
So.
I think once it's all said and done, it'll be wonderful. Like, we'll just love it. And I know that we're going to love it.
Oh, we're absolutely going to love it.
It's exactly what I've always wanted.
Yeah. Beverly says, keeping your family in my prayers as always. Thank you so much. Dave says, Sharon and Frank, you should always make your house or property work for you. Once you build enough equity, you can build up to a bigger and better properties.
I don't really want to build ever again. Ever.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this twice. I can't imagine. I don't know how people do it, like moving over and over. And
well, we've moved over and over.
Yeah, but like doing this whole process to move.
Okay, all right.
Like
buying a house process.
Buying a house process.
But a lot of people, some people out there have actually good credit where they're able to do that. That's a lot of our hang up as well, is that we don't have very stellar credit. No. Our credit absolutely stinks because of a lot of bad decisions we made while we were young.
And still sometimes.
And still sometimes, but the majority of them have continued to follow us.
And then it's like that snowball effect. Like, you'll never get out from that.
And so we've had to deal with a lot of those issues, and
So there's still that uncertainty from that. But if you have a big enough down payment, it shouldn't matter. And so when we said we have this much for a down payment, everything was, everything will be perfect. Mm-hmm. And it's not, because YouTube obviously isn't a reliable enough.
Obviously, I've told you that before.
Source of income.
I've told you that a lot of times.
Doesn't matter how much you make, because it's not a, what do they consider it? I don't know. They wouldn't even consider it income at all. So apparently Frank doesn't make money.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways.
Expense Grump says, I bought my house in 2008. It's now worth double. I want to rent it out, but my husband wants to sell. What do I think? What do I do, or what do I think?
What do you think?
You want to know what I think. Obviously, we're not very good at this whole process. I'm sure somebody in the chat right now could probably help better guide you with that type thing. Maybe Dave or even Remy there.
We're not great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so hopefully everything will pan out. And like every couple weeks, I would get nervous, and we'd go up there, and we'd be told everything's fine. We hit this little snafu, so we're going to do this instead. And then we wouldn't hear anything. Or we'd get an email saying, I'll text you back tonight.
Yeah.
And then tonight was a week later.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just.
And I understand the rationale behind what that person was thinking.
No news is good news.
Right.
It's not good news.
She didn't want to give us bad news. So she was only waiting for whenever she got the okay on whatever she was working on. And so I understand that point, but a lot of times, especially Sharon and even to an extent myself, we want to kind of have updates every, couple days, especially if, we're emailing, say, hey, where are we at with, certain things or whatever like that. Is that something we want, kind of answered. But, hopefully, the new person that's taking care of us now will help try to get all those things in a row. So that way we don't have to worry too much about it, and we will be on the right direction. And I say worry too much because we're always going to worry in this whole entire process.
Until it's like all said and done.
And even then, I think we're still worried.
But I don't know. I have my dishes.
Yeah.
If you guys have been in Walmart lately, and I know I've gotten the worst comments about, you don't need to shop at Walmart because of this. I shop at Walmart, and I will say that. Sorry. We live out in the country, and Walmart is pretty close compared to an hour and a half. So at Walmart, the Pioneer woman just came out with her like summer whatever stuff. So in the back of my car, and every time that I slam on my brakes, they all shove to the front. I have all of the dishes that I want, but I refuse to like take them out and put them in an old house. So we actually have quite a few things, like especially like from Christmas, that I refuse to take out of boxes because I want it to go fresh into the new house.
Yeah.
So anyways, but Pioneer woman has really, really cute melamine bowls, or however you say it, melamine, their whole set. So
Frosted Sleet says, do the banks consider Frank self-employed?
Yeah.
Yes, they do. So I don't have like a weekly statement or anything like that to show them, like a weekly pay stub, and it's a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Because they can only go off your last year's taxes, and if they go off last year's taxes, I didn't make very much. So, they look at it, well, you didn't make anything. I'm like, but I'm making this now, and they, you show them, and they're like, well, we can't take that into consideration because it's not, filed on, proper documents. So
we should just file our taxes, but we're trying to wait a little bit.
I don't even deal with our taxes. My gosh,
we're dreading tax day.
I've been dreading it since like January.
Probably since before then.
Probably. So.
Anyways, ouch.
Christy said I need to put you to bed.
Yeah, for real, right?
I'm not the one keeping her up, Christy. She's the one that said, hey, we got to stream. I'm like, oh, yeah.
We do have to stream. These streams get so many hours. I'm, about maybe a third of the way?
Third of the way, yeah. We're a third of the way to be eligible for monetization on this channel, and which is cool because it will be good extra revenue for,
our
house, yeah. So we've been, Sharon's been working hard trying to get some videos put out, and of course
tomorrow one about banana bread.
Yeah,
banana bread.
She was making one while I was recording in here, but so she's done good. She really provides most of the content over on this channel. Of course, I'm super busy on the other channel, making content, so it's hard for me to think about making content for over here as well. It's tough to try to run two channels that are completely different from each other.
Yeah, and everything else, and take care of your wife. Frank did really, really, really good taking care of me.
Thank you.
At a distance, we were pretty. I don't know. It was a rough. I will never forget the past week and a half. So, yeah, I really appreciated that. I'll say it on air so that everybody hears it.
That's right. I can always come back to this video now and point out, as she said, thank you.
And I have to go back to work on Friday. My hospital actually did pay me for not for getting it, but because I got it. They paid me pandemic pay. So that was really nice to kind of take away the scariness of whatever. So I have to go back to work Friday. I think that the only thing the hospital didn't pay was their portion of the insurance, maybe, for that. So I don't know.
I'm like huge compared to you on
I
here.
know. Do I look like a tiny person on here?
You do look like a tiny person. I'm looking at you on my phone right now.
I think it's the camera angle, because I really am not a tiny person. I'm short, but I'm not tiny by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, you look really short and small compared to me right now. I look like a giant. I'm a big person, but
my mom. We are starting a business. Myself and some of the ladies in town are starting a business, and maybe I'll talk more about that later. But so we're having a garage sale to get the startup money, and
they said you're slouching. That's why you.
I'm just trying to sit. We have a futon in here.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're trying to have a garage sale, right, to get the startup money or to pay ourselves back for the startup money. And so we're like getting stuff. And so my mom, she said, well, I'm taking stuff to Salvation Army or Goodwill or whatever. And do you want to look through it? And I'm like, no. So my mom pulls up beside me today in Walmart, and she's like, hold on, I want to show you these. And she's holding up these huge underwear. They're like boxer briefs. And she's holding up, she's like, I think that these will fit Frank. One of our family members got the wrong size. I said, well, what size are they? 2X. Because Frank wears a 2X in shirts.
Yes.
Most of the time. Sometimes XL. But anyway, she's like, I think. So she's like in the Walmart parking lot holding these huge underwear up, saying to the world that I think these will fit Frank. I think they'll fit Frank. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I was like, I don't think so, Mom. But anyway, so Mom thought about you enough to make sure that you had enough underwear.
Thank you.
So, my mom's
if you end up watching this, Mom, thank you for thinking of me. But I'm not the 2X underwear.
My mom's the coolest mom ever.
I'm sure Aubrey was dying. I'm sure she melted right in that seat.
Aubrey's very easily embarrassed.
Oh, goodness. But
anyways, so we're excited about getting our house. We're just kind of like the very initial excitement is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're just kind of like, okay, we're either going to get it or we're not. So we would just like to know right now, if it's not going to happen, we want to go on to something else. So that's kind of where we are in this whole process. And I think that this is kind of normal. Is this normal when you buy a house? Like the highs and lows? I don't know.
Yeah, I think some people on one of the streams we were talking about the house stuff, talked about how there were peaks and valleys in the process.
Has anybody with bad credit tried to buy a house and, battled that with just a huge down payment?
Oh, by the way, I actually put hair product in my hair today. If you guys haven't noticed, I actually combed it.
Really? I didn't recognize you when I came in at first.
That's why.
I thought somebody else was sitting in your chair.
Oh, goodness. I haven't put a hair product in my hair in probably like 3 months.
Years.
3 months, at least.
Oh, I thought years.
Yeah, it's probably been about a year.
You need a haircut.
I do need a haircut. I do.
We leave for vacation Monday, and
oh yeah, we do go on vacation. I'm excited about that. We're going to the beach. For everyone that doesn't know, we're going to the beach. We're going to Daytona. So we'll probably live stream from the beach on vacation. And of course, if you're watching from the Let's Be Frank channel, Sparky will be your guest host for 3 of those live streams next week. So make sure you make him feel welcome because he does an excellent job covering for me when I need him.
I love Sparky.
Yeah, Sparky's good.
He's like a big teddy bear. Sparky, if you're watching, you're a big teddy bear.
But anyway, yeah, we do have vacation coming in, and we'll be excited to get away and just relax. And maybe just kind of reset a little bit. And
it's been like, I know when I go to work, they're going to be like, well, you've had a vacation, that was not a vacation, by the way. That was awful.
Yeah. Not
a vacation by any stretch of the mind. So vacation is very much needed. And I'm glad that they're letting me go. or at least they haven't said no yet. No news is good news there.
I told Sharon if she can't go, then we're still going without her. So, Jeannie says, going to say a prayer, you get your own home. Been in mine 50 years, and I have worn it out, but happy for my kids that they have their own places now. Keep us posted. It will be a great journey.
It will be. It'll be so awesome once it's there, and like when the worry is gone, I guess, is going to be the nice. I still don't feel like, maybe it's the thing, like I don't feel like we deserve it at all. And, you know, people will be like, oh, you deserve it. We don't deserve anything in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything and everything that we have is because the Lord allowed us to have it. And we just, I mean, especially with the bad decisions we've made, I just don't feel like we deserve anything that's that nice at all.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's part of the process of like coming to grips with, this is really going to be our house, because I've never seen myself in a house like nice like that.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have my sisters come and decorate the house with me, because it's not going to look like, yeah. Might look like that. We'll have the command hooks on the wall.
Heck yeah. Keep things hanging up for me.
It's coming with all the curtains, so I don't have to worry about hanging curtain rods. So that'll be nice.
So, you know what? I think that's all we have right now.
Let's go to bed.
Yeah, maybe we can go to bed early tonight. That'd be nice.
We're going to have to, because I got to get up at 5 on Friday.
Today's Wednesday, Thursday, tomorrow. Tomorrow's your last day off? Day off. So, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate all of you guys joining us tonight. I hope you guys will tune back in on, what is it, Sunday, right? It'll be right before vacation. We do another live stream. So, yeah, Sunday at 8 p.m. and join us. I'm sure you guys could be part of our craziness as we prepare to go on vacation and try to sort everything out. So, hopefully it will be a good stream, and, you know, we'll have something fun to talk about. But with that being said, thank you guys for joining. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and God bless, and we'll see you guys real soon. Sharon, quit yawning. Bye, guys.
Bye.